Hi, if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel, or if you're like me and you've been here before, welcome back. I'm Chaotic Curl, and for this week's video, we're actually going to be making a scarf using my knitting machine. But before I get into that, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to follow me over on my Instagram at chaoticcurl_crafts, where you'll be able to see the projects that I've made in the past, as well as reels of other projects that I've made, like this little choker, just so that my neck won't feel so alone anymore now that I don't have as much hair since my haircut. So I am going to be rocking the afro over on my Instagram as well as here on my YouTube. So don't forget to go ahead and check that out. And actually, for this week's project, we're going to be making a scarf using my knitting machine. This is going to be my first time making a scarf on the machine, and actually my first time making a scarf ever, now that I think about it. So this is going to be my first scarf, and to get that scarf done, I'm actually going to be using the Bernat Baby Sport. I had some left over in the color baby pink, so I'm going to be making the scarf using that color, and I'm just going to be using all of the yarn that I have left from this skein. So I'm hoping it's going to be enough to make the scarf long enough so that I can also use it in the winter as well as now in the summer, since my neck does feel very lonely now that I don't have as much hair. But let's get started on that project. I don't know why I said but. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in this week's video, is getting that scarf done. I'm just going to crank it out and we'll have a pretty pink scarf to work with. So let's get started. Okay, so here I have the machine already set up with the waste yarn, and I was able to make it over to the number of rows that I need. So I'm actually ready to start adding the pink yarn. So what I'm going to do is just add the pink yarn into the machine. I'm going to reset the counter, and then I'm just going to crank it out until I finish the skein of yarn, just so that I get the full length of the scarf from this yarn. So I'm ready to get started. Okay, and this is the bit of yarn that I have left. At this point, I'm at 250 rows, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just going to keep going until I finish it up. And then I'll switch over to the waste yarn to close it off and finish the scarf. Okay, so I finished the scarf and now I'm getting ready to slip stitch to seal the ends. And as you can see, the whole point of the waste yarn is actually to keep those stitches very neat and tidy, so that way I can close it off without having to worry about dropping any stitches. And it also makes it easier to see which stitches I need to slip stitch into to close it off. So I'm just doing that first row of pink from the dark pink to the light pink. So it's that first row of light pink that I'm just slip stitching to close it off, because that's going to be the beginning and the end of the scarf. So once I'm done with this, I'll just unravel the waste yarn and I should have a beautifully crisp seam. And for this side, it's actually pretty easy to just unravel it, since all I have to do is just unravel the knitting for the waist yarn. But on the other side, I actually did start off from the top and I had to go stitch by stitch pulling it out. So I'm just showing you guys the easy side because I feel like it looks super pretty once everything is done and you can just pull the string out and have the seam. So here it is. I finished the scarf and it's the perfect length in my opinion. And it only took like 30 minutes. It was the fastest project I've ever made in my whole life. So I definitely love using the knitting machine. I'm gonna keep using it. I've been making a couple of beanies lately, but I'm definitely gonna use it to make more scarves too for the winter that's coming, because God only knows how cold it's gonna be this winter. But I love the color as always, and it gives me so many options to wear this scarf however I want. So I'm super happy, and it's definitely the perfect accessory for my now naked neck. So I'm very happy I made it. As you can tell, I'm super giddy about it. But thanks so much for joining me in this video today, and I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like this video, of course, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Instagram where you'll see more pictures of this beautiful scarf as well as the other projects that I'm going to be making. So I'll see you guys over there.